But before we go and move into our second hour, we want to just remind you that so much in the show is awesome and on Easy Pay, including one of my favorite Dooney bags because it's cute, it's tiny. It's literally called the Bitsy. I have presented this bag in so many different shades and prints over the years, and I never get sick of it because it is a darling. It's her first Dooney, if she's 12 or 13, because of the size. It also is the hot big trend in bags for us grown ladies because it can do evening because it's tiny to be tabletop, but it also with a crossbody strap can be your crossbody bag. So I mean, this is so great, and wait until you see these adorable choices. All right, Ashley Bellman has two things in the show today. One of them is a darling gift boxed pouch as well. If you need easy gift ideas for under $100, that's coming up. Hi.
Hi, good to see you. You look so soft.
Do you? It has just, thank you, hit my brain that I wanted to ask you about the artwork question.
Oh my gosh, okay, I have such a good answer.
Okay.
So when I was in elementary school, if you did really well on a specific art project, they framed it and hung it in the hallway indefinitely.
Oh.
So I had this cat and we had to take Q-tips and paint, but just all dots. And the cat turned out great because the art teacher did half of it. But instead, they picked this really, really weird picture, and it was like a man running, and there were 5 of him, and he was tie-dyed. And it was terrible looking, and they framed it, and it's forever in my elementary school, I think.
Oh, really? It's still there?
I think.
Wow.
So it's cool that I got it, but it's a really, really weird picture. So.
Okay, so listen, Ashley brings us Dooney. She brings you the Bitsy bag on our highest Easy Pay. I love that one because it's a tartan plaid. And I love the next one because it's a tartan plaid. And before we waste too much more time, because I think this is so wicked gifty, and yet this is also the best, most trendy size bag going, I'm going to let you do our choices because some are quite limited.
Yes.
And in fact, can we start down here because this is very limited.
So that's the Whimsy, the black Whimsy option. Lots of fun photos going on, cupcakes, bananas, you name it, it's probably on the bag. Then you have the red tucker. So that's your buffalo plaid.
I'm going to invert this order here. Okay, yes.
Then you have the black tucker. Then you have the retro black.
Cute.
And so all of those options, coated cotton in the body, Saffiano in the strap. These last two options, the two tartan options, the red tartan and the black tartan that I have, these are actual wool-bodied bags. So that is true tartan, what you're seeing in these two.
Okay, can I ask a question? Jerry, is there a splash pattern back there that we still have?
I believe that there's not enough of the splash.
Okay, just checking, because I thought we had splash in this, and I just wanted to make sure that that is not available. So anyway, okay, we do have splash, Jerry, we do have splash. Okay, so while we get the splash, let's just go to the girls while you, no, that's a lie. Why don't you give us a little tour?
Yeah, so this is great. So really cute, perfect small size bag. You have the beautiful Saffiano leather in the straps and the handle, zip closure on the top. But look at the inside. This is a small bag with a lot of organization. You have a zip pocket and a slip pocket on one wall, plenty of room in there, slip pocket on the opposite wall. This is big enough for the big cell phone with the big case, for the makeup case, for the bigger wallet, the sunglasses, everything you need. You don't have to sacrifice any of your items, and everything is zipped up, secure, ready to go, and then it's adorable, it's lightweight. You can either carry it over the crook of your arm or use that longer removable shoulder or crossbody strap, which you can adjust like a belt. But this is my favorite for the holidays. I'm always thinking about, you're going to all these parties, a lot of the times they're house parties, and you're standing around, and unfortunately sometimes the coats and the bags get thrown in a room. This is that bag that you can still have on you the whole time because hey, it's not like the outfit look better.
It's not like you're carrying a bag.
You don't feel like it's on you, right?
I love red tartan.
I know.
And isn't this like a wool?
It's so festive.
This is
like
wool.
the
pouch that's coming up.
Yes, both tartans have the wool. All the other ones, here's that splash we were talking about.
Yeah, there's the splash.
All of these have coated cotton in the body that looks and feels like Saffiano, but all of the straps are that Saffiano leather. Such
a brilliant gift idea, you guys. I mean, first of all, the Easy Pay helps to do that. Second of all, I just think it is the coolest gift to a big girl or a little girl, because a little girl may never have dipped her toe into Dooney, and this is the perfect size for her. A big girl knows that clutches and pouches and Bitsy bags are really trending for any
Absolutely.
age. And you can certainly use it crossbody, but when you want to do something even more demure, you can just use the satchel straps and use it as kind of like an evening bag because it's tiny enough to be a stand-in for like a tabletop bag.
I mean, look how pretty the tartan looks against that sweater. These are bags that you really can, like you said, you could dress them up or down. The fact that you can still fit everything you need in them, it's not one of those small bags that, oh, you have the phone in one hand and the bag in the other because the phone wouldn't fit in the bag.
Yep.
This will fit that big phone. I have the iPhone 6 with the big case on it. That and all my other belongings will fit with no problem in this bag.
I mean, it's adorable. It's, we're busy, obviously, on the phone lines. I'm going to let you know that the tartans are going quickly. I'm going to have Ashley do the choices again, but let me remind you, nobody else that sells Dooney offers Dooney on Easy Pay, which is a great, great explanation for why many people choose to use QVC for their Dooney outpost than traditional prestige retail. So you're getting this home for $26. I personally would go for one of the plaids because I think a lot of times when you're gifting, I really feel you should gift someone something they might not get for themselves.
Exactly.
So why don't you take us through colors
Okay,
again?
so I have the black tartan. Again, with that wool body, you have the red tartan. Next to me here is the splash, and this is fun. This is that traditional DB logo you're seeing there in the gold, but then the splash of all these fun colors. Then you have the black retro, which reminds me of the first Dooney I ever had, but mine was white with the color DBs. Next to that is the black tucker, the red tuckers after that one, and then finally the whimsy, which is, to me, when you say a little girl's first Dooney, I think of my niece Marley, who is just such a fashionista and would just,
I love
that,
her
I
name.
see that bag and just think of her, yes.
And girl, for people watching, because a lot of times they might think Bitsy is synonymous with like purposeless.
Right.
This is an 8 3/4 inches wide, 7 high bag. You can fit a full-size wallet in here.
Absolutely.
And other stuff. So don't think that Bitsy means impractical and you can't shove it all.
Not to mention the organization. So, I mean, if you want to fit your big wallet, mine's like a brick and it absolutely would fit in here, but I wouldn't need to. I have that zip pocket. I would put my money in there and my credit cards, and then you have another slip pocket on the other wall. You're going to put your lip glosses, your makeup in there, and then you have the main pouch of the bag, all with that really nice red cotton lining, so it's easy to see what's in there. And again, everything's zipped up and secure. And you have the option, all of the bags have the option of that longer shoulder strap that's definitely long enough to go crossbody as well.
Can you guys take a tight shot of this one? Because, you know, this is what we call whimsy, and it's almost gone. But before it goes, I remember when Sue Clifton and I presented this, and it became like such a fun little game that we just kept calling out all sorts of things that were in the bag, like the cat and the fish and the mouse.
Every time you look at it, you see something different.
Right? A balloon and an American flag and a ladybug, which that's probably one of my favorite things. And then here's the funny thing. America, what do you think about, because I showed this to Miss Sue. There it is. Sue thought that was a tea kettle. And I'm like, Sue, babe, that's like a stock pot.
Yeah, that's definitely like
I was like, where's the kettle part?
Soup is
yeah, so she
cooking
got
in
that
there.
one a little wrong. There's your cupcake, half of a banana. How fun is this cute one? The apple tree that I think is from one of those Schoolhouse Rock specials. Anyway, 1,500 of these ordered this month, and it is a bona fide Dooney. My tip for everybody, would you not agree, Ashley, is if you're not going to use the strap, store it inside.
Definitely. There's definitely room. You could store it inside without a problem. And just keep in mind, too, that whimsy one that we were just looking at close up, that's the only one that has the red handle and the straps. All the other bags have the black handle and the straps.
Okay, very helpful call out. Would not have noticed that. Okay, so guys, and then keep in mind, too, since you're looking at that one, that the tartan plaids, both the black and the red, that's a wool tartan. So it's a true
tartan,
it's a true Scottish tartan. Really nice. And it's funny because I know there's a black and a red buffalo check. Buffalo check's really big right now.
It is, and to me, when both the tartan and the buffalo check just are so synonymous with the holiday season to me, but then also you can wear them into the winter and the rest of the year. But to me, to get something like this as a gift, I would actually, if you're gifting it, I would give it early. I think this is one of those gifts that it's okay to give before the holidays so they could wear it through all the festive parties and activities.
So to springboard on that, when you gift this, I guarantee that it's going to be the thing that she wears later that day.
Yep.
Or uses for New Year's Eve.
Oh, yes.
Right? Like, isn't it funny you go out on Christmas Day, maybe you had some returns at the mall and you all go. You can always tell what people got for Christmas because like women are wearing their new boots.
Yeah, everybody looks so good.
1,600 of those ordered when? I'm so sorry. This month, 1,600 orders this month. I am so thrilled to bring this to you, but it is going to be like a flash in the pan because we don't have a lot of time. Sue Clifton and I debuted this during one of our Dooney and Bourke shows, and not only is it the most darling gift, because that's a leather tassel, that's a cute pouch. It is, I believe, under, $100. Wait till you see.